Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Yank's Watch Red Dwarf. I'm Oremaster 101. Everybody else, introduce yourself. I don't know.
Hello, Avery here.
I'm Zero Yeti, and my brother text messaged me earlier asking what I want for Christmas, and I asked for a sturdy piece of rope and a rickety stool.
Jesus Christ.
I'm fucking angry is what I am.
And that's bad. Welcome back to Yank's. I already said welcome back to Yank's Watch Red Dwarf. We watched.
This episode has thrown us for a fucking loop.
I think the only one that's not thrown for a loop right now is Avery. We watched the last episode of season 2, Parallel Universe, not Universes.
Yeah, aliens.
Where do I even begin?
Start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. It starts off with the musical number.
14.6 billion years ago, there was an event called the Big Bang. This has largely been regarded as a bad decision by most people involved.
Okay, so we start the episode off with a new opening, and it's like, oh, this is fun. But then it turns into a music and a dance number with Kat and Rimmer and Lister. And it's really fun. I really liked it. Avery, you were talking about how Kat's actor had what's the word?
Yeah, previously was like a dancer and did a lot of work in musical theatre.
Yeah.
Before this.
Yeah. And so the musical number goes on for a little bit. And
which we then discover is actually a dream that Kat had.
Yeah. And the reason why we are seeing this is because Kat is currently going through his dreams, trying to find a dream where he had a dream that he had involving 4 girls and banana yogurt.
Okay, that's what he said. Well, then Rimmer's like, "Oh, you have a poor opinion of women," and then they proceed to have a conversation about
well, Lister is like, "That's rich coming from you."
Yeah, about the horrible way Rimmer treats women, and I'm gonna spoil part of the episode here. It's another fucking episode where Rimmer is like shown a part of his personality about how bad he is, and then doesn't change from it.
Anyway, yeah. So after Lister chastises Rimmer for being like, "Hey, you're kind of a sexist asshole too." So don't give Kat shit
like,
for it.
He talks about like it's good that he reads a book on how to hypnotize women, and then his method of hypnotizing women is so fucking stupid, and his pickup lines are bad, and he throws a fucking hissy fit when he tries to show off one of his pickup lines, and Lister won't play along with it.
Oh my god, my brain blocked out the pickup line part. Oh my god. I forgot.
No, you have to say yes. I fucking hate that.
I had brief flashbacks to being like a freshman in high school and Cowboy and another friend trying to like learning those books to like try and reading them to like 10 tips to pick up girls and shit. And I had a flashback to having to deal with that.
Like women are chickens, so you can just hypnotize.
Anyway, because this conversation was going on for too long and the plot had to happen, Holly finally comes on and is like, "Hey, I just invented a device that lets you, a faster-than-light device, called the Holly Hop Drive, that should get them back to Earth in a more than timely manner."
Is there a picture of it? It's probably the one good joke in this episode. No, there's no picture of it.
Hang on.
It's a cardboard box with a start and stop button on it.
There we go.
Like something you'd make, like something you'd make for Valentine's Day. This is a hell of a screenshot with that face back there. Oh yeah, something I meant to bring up during the musical number. One of my favorite parts was the parts where Holly was like they'd have Holly's screen moving from side to side, and Holly's wearing a wig and dancing.
And flapping his ears and doing weird things with his tongue, and then he...
Well, no, he had hands.
Oh yeah, I do remember that, but like I remember the first like scene like was like his ears moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, Holly's like, "Hey, I created this this cardboard box." And so they go to the bridge and they start they... Oh yeah, Rimmer even like talks about how the box looks like ass. But Lister's willing to give the box a go to, you know, get back home.
Yeah, maybe take them back to Earth.
Yeah.
It's like the startup sequence starting, initialization. It's like, can't you speed it up? No, these things take time.
And the...
You see, if they didn't rush him, maybe they would have actually ended up at Earth.
Oh,
As he was
could've
counting
skipped
down,
this whole
he missed
episode.
7.
All right. He tries to count down. He misses 7, and he's just like, okay, I'll start a lower number. 1. Like, I think the best joke in this episode is when they show the ship teleporting. It's just a shot of the ship outside with the theme song play or the ambient music playing, and then the ship just disappears and the music cuts off.
And oh yeah, and then Holly's like, "Welp, it's done," and everybody's like, "Wait, really? That was really fast." And he's like, "Yeah, we've transported." And then oh yeah, Holly...
It's like, wait, where's Earth?
And Holly's like, "It's gone." And before we can start theorizing about I'm sorry, you say your thing first, Beth.
This is the plot of the fucking Cloverfield paradox.
Also the plot of several new Who episodes. I won't say which ones.
We teleport, and where the fuck is the Earth?
It's just God. And then Rimmer pipes up, and it's like, "It's not gone. We didn't move at all." And Holly's like, "Oh yeah, I guess that happens too." But then they see another red dwarf like not across the, but like close by, and they're like, "Huh, that's weird." And Holly's like, "Oh, we did it like faster than light back to Earth. We universe jumped. We're in a different universe." And
they talk about they say, "Oh, we hit the 5th dimension or something," and they talk about what the dimensions are, and the 5th dimension is like parallel realities, which I don't know. Is that what the 5th dimension is?
well, so we're still
saying the 5th dimension doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, I think scientists are still trying to figure out what the 4th dimension is.
Yeah, mathematically, higher dimensions are something that we can math out, but we haven't observed.
Yeah, hang on, let me...
Yeah, it's purely theoretical.
I believe
Yeah, because I figured the 4th dimension was time.
The
the 4th dimension
time.
is time.
The 5th is purely theoretical, and no one knows what it is.
Yeah, I believe a tesseract is supposed to be like a drawn example.
Click on that.
Like
click on that. Yeah, crap.
Wait, what? This?
Yeah, this is a
I need
graphical depiction of what a 4th dimensional object would look like. Because we do perceive time, but we can only see things in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
This is what my butthole looks like. I need to get you the uBlock script for blocking the Google AI.
But yeah, so their ship is hailed by the other Red Dwarf's AI, Hilly, and you know we have a fun little scene between Holly and Hilly, like, "Hello, I'm Hilly. Hi, I'm Holly. Nice to meet you, Holly."
The funny part is the way they act like each other.
And with meeting each other, they get onto the parallel universe Red Dwarf, and
there's a picture of him down there if you scroll down a little.
Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, this is for later, but yeah.
Wait, that's later in the episode.
We'll worry about that later. But but they board the alternate universe. Yeah, the alternate universe Red Dwarf, and figure out that this universe is female dominated, and we meet their
it is a matriarchal rather than a patriarchal society.
and we
Basically the exact opposite gender-wise to our own reality.
we meet Deb Lister and Arlene Rimmer.
Arlene.
Oh Jesus Christ. I'm not getting a bigger picture of her. I'm not getting a bigger picture of her.
I will say they did do a very good job of finding an actresses to mirror.
wonder if that's
similar. Yeah.
I wonder if the actress playing the female Lister, I wonder if that's her actual accent. Like, I wonder if that's a wig or if that's her real hair.
Oh, I get. Yeah, hang on. Let me. Yeah, I get what
It's
you
like
mean.
matching. Oh no,
Oh.
Lister.
Oh, sorry. I got my blokes confused.
Yeah, because their names sound too similar. Because like she has the same dreadlock ponytail that Lister has. So I wonder if they did that with her actual hair, if that's something else. So I know that is Lister's actual hair doing that.
Yeah, that is like Craig Charles, the actor's actual hair. Yeah.
Oh, we forgot a joke of them getting while they were like getting on the ship. Cat gets out 2 spray bottles and starts spraying his everywhere, claiming everything is his because he is a male cat.
Yeah, but he's done that before, but it's because he smells something weird, which I figured would, another animal. I figured it was going to be another cat or something.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. So as I'm trying to remember. No, so they go to Deb and Arlene's room, and
Well, they like get on the other Red Dwarf and they meet each other.
yes,
And they both like mirror each other's movements, and like even one of the little robot hands goes down the hallway. And there's
To be fair, the pink scutter was also a very good joke. To be fair,
it was. There's a pink scutter that's in like it's like pink and frilly.
Oh, I wonder if there's a hang on. Fuck it, I'll do female scutter red.
What's the Pope doing? What's the Pope doing? Thanks, Google.
Yeah, thanks.
I think it's because he didn't spell it right or
I
something.
think the third image
Hang on.
on that page was one.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Even as like eyelashes.
It is funny. I will admit it is funny. I don't know why they only brought one scutter instead of both of them. I think double it would have been.
Both of these nuts.
Probably because that pink scutter is the other scutter.
Yeah, they just brought over one for the joke.
Anyway, so sorry, I'm trying to. God, this episode ruined my brain even more. But yeah, as they're talking, they kind of like go over all the different like changes of like the matriarchal society, the
historical figures are all female. All the male historical figures are female.
History happened the exact same way, except the genders are swapped.
Yeah.
And then Rimmer starts looking at the male calendar.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is disgusting because it's men.
Yeah. Arnold doesn't like being objectified, but Arlene is like, I don't see any issue with them. I like these male magazines. They're mine.
And he's like, oh, you're not a. She's like, oh, you're not a masculinist or some shit, are you?
And this is when the episode starts to get kind of bad.
I don't know why this in particular has gotten you so angry, Beth.
It's so lazy. It's also, like I said, it's a Rimmer episode where he's getting introspective. He's being shown that his personality is bad, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is horrible," and learns fucking nothing from it.
That bit I get you being angry, but I think you do need to remember that this was the 80s. So this was
know.
actually an extremely progressive episode for the time.
I mean, I'll explain. I will explain why I was uncomfortable with this episode a little further on when we talk about it.
We're actually going to get into that right now because remember what happens in this scene is the female Rimmer just starts fucking molesting him.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, Rimmer was bad. I don't fucking remember doing that.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
But you've also you've heard mentioned the woman climbing out of the bathroom window, and you've never actually seen Rimmer interact with a woman before, really.
Like,
we are forgetting an important part of this episode: the dog. Because
we haven't got the dog yet.
No,
the line, or
no, the dog got introduced.
The line.
The dog. Okay, first off.
Which line?
Oh my god, wood. Anyway, so the dog got introduced before Arnold was getting molested because Cat came into the room and he's like, so these
Where's mine?
Yeah. And Deb was like, "Oh, he's down on this floor," and he runs off. And then I think Deb was like, "Well, he's not going to be happy." And Lister,
hang on.
What?
Before the reveal happened, I was speculating like, oh, this is because this is all the genders are swapped. The cat that was in storage would have been male. So the cat wouldn't exist. Was what I was assuming was going to happen, but no. Go on.
I mean, to be honest, that bit would still go through because of something that happens later in the episode. Anyway, so Deb's like, "Well, I don't think he's going to be very happy when he meets our counterpart," and male Lister's like, "Oh, why not? Because he's a dog." And then we get to meet Dog. And as per usual, Dog is really friendly and really wants to be Cat's friend, but Cat doesn't fucking like him. As per usual with cats and dogs, it seems. But nobody else finds this attractive. Am I just crazy?
I know that's a trope in media, but it's like, and my cats have not always liked the dogs I have, but those seems to be on an individual basis. I've seen cats like certain dogs, but not others, and dogs like certain cats, but not others. And certain dogs don't like each other.
We've had a dog, or I guess the dog we currently have grew up around a lot of cats, so he just sort of acts like a cat. But like, this is probably the most likable character in this universe because like he's gross, and because he's like, oh, he's a dog. Dogs are gross. But he doesn't try to molest anybody.
I would say that this it feels
and the ship's AI, character, because
okay.
At least what's going on between them seems consensual.
What was I gonna say? I will give Red Dwarf, they were ahead of their time with Dog being like towards the cat being like excited to meet and wanted to hang out with him, as compared to other media where it's like the dog and cat, it's on sight. I feel like a lot of the times with dogs and cats, dogs are just really excited to meet cats, but cats are you know they're two different. Yeah, they don't hate dogs. It's just like. It's low energy versus high energy friends.
And it's also more with cats like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah. Anyway, so the hop drive is broke. I don't remember when it was mentioned, but basically the two crews head to the disco lounge that the Red Dwarf has to like hang out and wait while Holly and Hilly work on fixing the hop drive. Uh,
I want to talk about the funny joke first.
okay, talk about the funny joke first.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the cat and the dog first because we're getting the rest of it. So yeah, the cat and the dog are hanging out, and they're like the dog is being more friendly than cat is, and like cat's drinking a thing of milk, and it's like, okay, you want to go dance? Cat does this whole big dance. It's in fast forward for some reason. And it's like, all right, beat that. And then the dog does his dance, and it fucking sucks. It's like, that's not a dance. This is a dance, and his dance is really bad.
I remember the part where Lister is asking Cat if he wants anything from the bar, and Cat's like, "Yeah, could you get me a grenade?" And Lister's like, "A grenade? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, the dog wanted to play fetch, so I wanted." I thought that was kind of funny, but I think it's time to get to the non-funny part. The very
We can talk about Lister. We can talk about Lister first, and basically the two are basically acting like each other, and they're trying to outdrink each other.
They're also dancing on the dance floor as they're trying to outdrink each other.
Right.
But Beth,
We can't avoid it any longer.
we really can't. So Arlene and Arnold are watching the two Listers have fun on the dance floor, and it's kind of awkward at first, and then it gets even more awkward as
they're saying to each other, it's like, oh, I usually don't have anything to talk about. It's like, yeah, I don't have anything to talk about either. So they're talking to each other about how they don't have anything to talk about.
And then Arlene starts to come on to Arnold.
Basically just molesting him.
Yeah, it was.
And he's like, and he's really uncomfortable with it. It's like, get it? Do you get it? Huh? Do you get it? Do you get it, audience? Do you get it? Huh? Do you get it? This is why this episode
I don't know,
makes me
Beth. Audiences in the 80s probably did need to be hit on the head with, this is bad. Okay?
Yeah.
This is
audiences now
still need to be hit over the head, it feels like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. Y'all know the artist Ball Buddy? He did like the illiterate orc comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't like that artist because all of his humor is like, hey, what if women treated men the way men treated women, and men told off women because thoughts. I don't like his humor, and this is even worse than that.
I mean, it's not even humor. I was not laughing at any point at this part of the episode. I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, to get across my emotional state, like Aura is too uncomfortable, like me is like I am too mad about this episode.
Like I am a person who throws out like a dirty joke like every episode, like when we're recording and shit like that. I had nothing to say with what was going on. I have nothing to say now. I understand the point of this, like the points of these scenes where it's like, oh, hey, Arnold, you're kind of a misogynist, and like now it's happening to you, and it doesn't feel great, Arnold, doesn't it? And it's just like, I'm super. This is not great. But I don't know what else to say.
Well, yeah, she does all the same stupid pickup lines, and molests him a lot, and talks about how you're totally into me. It's like all the shit Rimmer's probably done in previous episodes.
God.
So then male Rimmer, male Lister,
which means that you're into me.
Male Lister and male Rimmer like go off and talk to each other, and it's like it's the sort of thing where like if you were to encounter a opposite gender version of yourself, like would you actually like yourself? Because basically they're all doing the same things they do, but they find they find these actions disgusting when other people do it. So like Lister talked about, oh, she keeps trying to belch Yankee Doodle Dandy, but it's like, yeah, you do that, but yeah, but when I do it, it's charming. Like,
Yeah, so
and well, like probably the one funny part of this is when Rimmer says, "So where are you sleeping? I'm not going to disclose that for safety reasons, because they're on the ship with the rapist, apparently."
but yeah, after
Yeah,
that,
this is the Alien sequel.
after that is all said and done, the next morning, Dave wakes up first, and it's like, what happened last night? And lifts the covers away from his face, and comes face to face with
Who's
some
Dave?
Dave Lister, the male one.
Oh,
Yeah. Because, there's two Listers, so if I just start saying, well, Lister saw that he...
same male Lister.
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't fucking remember the first. I don't know their first name.
Okay, so male...
This episode's very confusing because we have a male Lister and a molester.
Anyway, male Lister wakes up from a night of drinking and lifts the covers away from his face and sees some boots. And then Fem Lister, that did not sound right, also wakes up, and it turns out they slept together.
Finn and Mask Lister.
Like,
Does this count as fucking or masturbation? That is the question.
It's fucking.
They're not the same. They're not exactly the same person.
Yeah. But at that point, Fem Rimmer and Male Rimmer walk in.
Come in to slut shame them.
Yeah, come in to slut shame them for some reason, and then we get to the second issue that both me and Beth have.
Yep.
So Fem Rimmer starts berating Male Lister about, like, I hope you get pregnant, and Male Rimmer and Lister are like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then it suddenly dawns on them, oh, the males get pregnant in this world. And it's like, well, that me and Beth started voicing our concern with that, with like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Because, okay, let's say you go to another universe, that doesn't change your fucking organs.
Yeah, like.
Well, in this universe, humans can fly. That doesn't mean you can fly when you get to that universe.
Like,
personally, this is one thing I do have with the episode. I think the much funnier outcome potentially would be them both learning that they can get pregnant from each other.
To be fair, we did not see the outcome of what happened on their side.
So slug rules.
So yeah.
Well, then they show the scutter coming around with a trail of baby scutters, which is probably the only funny outcome from this. I'm honestly surprised they didn't have something with the two ship computers making like a third.
Making Hooli.
Like, would it have been like just a third adult ship computer AI, or would it have been like a baby that can talk?
If this scene played out,
I just really want to mention another funny little joke from earlier that we kind of went past. It's when the first scene where like Holly has lipstick on his cheek. It's like, what's that, Holly? It's like, and here he goes, computer rash.
Like, you got something on your face. What face?
If I may interject, if if the AIs also if Holly also had a kid, if this scene played out, I would like to imagine it would just be Holly, his actor, and a baby bonnet and a pacifier, and he spits out the pacifier.
Nope, we're moving on. Nope, shut
No.
up. I don't want to think about that.
And he just says
I
goo
already have
goo.
horrible things to think about that we haven't gotten to yet.
Oh, we also forgot.
Horrible fetish this brings up.
We also forgot to talk about how Fem Lister also berates male Lister for not taking the correct precautions to make sure that he does not get knocked up.
Even though they were
it's
both,
the women's jobs to do that.
even though they were both shit-faced drunk.
Yeah. Is anybody in the 80s getting it yet?
I didn't mean that about the fetishes. I guess I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I could have mentioned about the fetish.
I just don't want to think about.
So, after all was said and done, I'm just gonna say Lister and Rimmer.
Okay, so here's the other problem.
Okay, yes. What's up?
Okay, no, you finish it.
Okay, so Lister and Rimmer finally the box is fixed. Lister and Rimmer head back to their ship, and they get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, so this is the other problem. They go back to their own universe, where the male pregnancy thing doesn't work, but they're still worried about the male pregnancy, even though this shit apparently works universe to universe. So if they're back in their own universe, they wouldn't have this problem. Why is this so inconsistent about this stupid thing?
Yeah, I don't know either, but a fact from the
This is Robna rules.
A fact from the first season is brought up as Rimmer is waiting for his pregnancy test to not come back, but to change colors. Rimmer brings up the fact, the twins from the Time Echoes from season 1, and is like, oh, I wonder if remember how we were talking about how did how did we have 2 twins on board when there's no lady? And then Lister talked about well, it's gonna be fun to figure out. And then Rimmer is giving him shit once again, really hammering home the fact that Rimmer is a bastard. And then as the episode comes to a close, the pregnancy test turns out positive.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to think about impreg Lister.
And
Avery, tell me, is this going to factor into some future episode?
I mean, the twins will, but this no.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank God, I don't have to see that.
Don't worry, there's another man who gets pregnant.
This episode.
Sora.
This is where off screen, pills are a thing, right? We have those.
Yeah. Lister could have popped a plan B that could have taken care of everything. And I just have to say, after the episode ended, I just sat there, mouth agape, just watching the credits.
That fucking PTSD.
Just trying to purge myself a little bit of what we just watched.
Avery, that hill you're standing on, I'm going to push you down the fucking hill.
Avery, I need you to tell us what you think of this episode. I won't judge you, but I just need to understand what you think of this episode.
Judgment time.
I actually quite like this episode.
I'm guessing it's because it's a period piece or something.
Yes, very much so. Because for the time especially, this was a very, very progressive stance to take. Yeah, it got a bit hammy, but again, in the 80s especially, because remember, people were watching this in their 20s, in the 80s, grew up in the 60s.
I guess I can...
So I do think they did really have to hammer it home for the audience to get it.
People who were in their 20s in the 60s and could have watched this are now in charge of the world governments.
You see what the show has done?
I guess I can kind of understand where Avery is coming from. Like as what he's talking about kind of reminds me of that Tumblr post about that one person that went to go see Tangled with their like shitty mom, and when they got out, the poster was like, oh, my mom's gonna like be like, how dare they do that to the mom and whatever, but the mom was like, wow, it's really awful how Mother Gothel treated like Rapunzel without having any like introspective of like how they treat their own kid. uh Chris, how did you feel about Parallel Universe?
I could have done without the molestation segment. And also, I thought they were going to try and do like a weird, like, I guess it wouldn't necessarily have been weird, but would have been like a twist on it. And I thought they were going to have it so that the listers found themselves insufferable and the rimmers found themselves insufferable. And so they ended up like
Fucking each other.
hooking up with each other. Yeah.
I honestly would have preferred it if like the I guess it's because they already did that, didn't they? With the
Yeah.
Rimmer clones and the Rimmer
With me squared, yeah.
And then I figured the listers would have liked each other, but like this isn't the other thing. I brought this up at the start of the review. I'm gonna say it again. It's another fucking episode of Rimmer being shown what a fucking jackass he is. And he's not gonna fucking learn anything from this.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do you have to fucking do this?
I'm just gonna be real honest. Like I this episode had some good parts, but then it was just kind of outright like outweighed with just the molestation of Rimmer at like every like turning point. I would, this is either like low D, a low like this is a C or a D for me. Like
I put it D. Like, this is the only episode that I think made me this fucking mad.
Chris, how do you feel? D. Okay.
I would say D or F, but
Avery, how do you feel?
I would put it in an F, but I'm pretty sure Avery's gonna rank it higher, which would then average it to a D.
Yeah, I actually would put this at an A or
An A? I'm sorry, an A or a B?
yes.
he likes impreg. What can I say?
Because I will also say that to me, if a show makes you uncomfortable, but that is the point, that doesn't make it bad. Is my thing.
I can understand that.
Media sometimes is meant to make you uncomfortable. And that's just a reality.
Like, it's like all the other times Lister's gotten its comeuppance after being an asshole for the whole episode. He has, you still have to sit through it.
Yeah. But, like, Avery, I understand what you mean, but then there's also the whole impreg thing that doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I'm putting it in D.
I think that's just one of those things. It's like the MST3K mantra. Wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. You should think to yourself, it's just a show. You should really just relax. I think it's partially because I think it's the fact that I had coffee today or whatever, which isn't abnormal, but this episode somehow activated the caffeine in it, made me angry.
You were having that. You reminded me of that song line, and I kept thinking of that. We were doing a review of Prehistoric Park, and you were asking how the time machine works, and I was like, Just
Yeah.
relax.
So one thing I would only ask is, can we put it at a C? But we can put it
No.
below me squared.
Oh,
No.
I'll,
You can put it
Overruled.
above the other D episode, but no.
what if we meet in the middle and just
3 versus 1.
what if we meet in the middle and just say that we've not seen it?
But we have.
What are you talking about?
Well, you see, I have Men in Black
Where's the episode? All right.
I have Men in Black.
We're not gonna have we're not gonna have a video for the channel this week.
I have Men in Black technology.
Where's the-
God damn it. Okay, I will give. Okay, I'm fine with putting it below me squared. I'm in charge of the tier lists. There were What do you mean, Newton?
I think me squared was better.
Even
Than
if when I say like below, I mean like how I would format it would be the other way around.
Like-
So like best is first in the list, and then you go down from there. Is how I. But
Okay.
you can do it whichever way you
Okay.
wish.
Okay. Fine. It's there. It's like that. I don't know what else to say. Tune in next time. I don't know the next time we'll watch Red Dwarf, where we watch backwards.
Which is where we finally get Crichton as a permanent member of the cast.
Yippee. Say goodnight, Yanks.
Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, apparently one of the reviews of Dirty Sanchez I read
Oh yeah.
was someone saying that it makes Jackass look like a production of the Shakespeare Company.
Forget, was that this episode we talked about that? Did we talk about that
I'm
on
not
camera?
sure.
I
No,
don't
it
remember anymore.
was last episode
It
where
was
we were
last episode.
but
So we've got some continuity and some behind the scenes then, viewers. We recorded these two back to back.
spoilers. But yeah, goodbye everybody. I need a nap or something. Have a
You
good
need to take another shower.
yes, another shower.